Hello and welcome back to Tylutki Family Farms. I know we haven't done a video in quite some time. Been very busy here on the farm with spring planting and early harvest and wrapping up the school year. We are putting our trusty John Noel egg incubator back to use here. This is one of our oldies but goodies, my favorite incubator that we have, even though it has a small capacity. We have a beautiful hatching dozen that we got from a fellow farm down here with some very interesting breeds that we're going to try out. These are 4 new breeds that we do not have in our flock so far. Langshans, Silver Deathlayers, Swedish Flower, and Appenzeller Spitzhauben. So we're very excited to try these out. So we're going to be loading the incubator up. And setting these to hatch in about 21 days. So make sure to check back around July 20th to see how lucky we were. We have the dozen loaded in. It is an automatic egg turner, so it will help with the ones on the end to make sure that they're getting some rotation, but I'll also manually turn them until we do our first candling stage. And if any are not developing, we will remove them, and that will make room in the auto rotator for the rest of the eggs.
As Kate said, we haven't done too many videos, and a lot of stuff's in the ground, and as you can tell, there's no snow. We've been way behind, so I guess we'll get everybody caught up. Everything's planned, everything's in the ground. We're gonna take the center section off the cultivators and go run around where our pumpkin patch is and kind of help them. They're having a tough time while it's coming down with the air gun now. And kind of the evening, and we're gonna go do a little cultivating the pumpkin patch. So you saw a little bit of us, a little bit of what we were doing cultivating. We widened the cultivator to get and give us space for the pumpkins, and we're a little lazy on keeping up on the pumpkins. It's a bigger area. This year we didn't plastic the pumpkins, as you saw in some of the other video. We did plastic, and we'll show you. We'll do some video on that, laying the plastic for the other vegetables out in the field. We didn't plastic the pumpkins. I think next year I'm definitely going to do it, or we're going to do what a couple other friends did on their pumpkin patch, and we'll do a video on that farm when they did theirs. They had rye and did a zone till and then planted right on that. So there's a couple different variations. Now again, this is what we do. This is the equipment we have. This is how it works for us. I'm probably doing it 1,000 times wrong the way you think. That's how you think. This is what works for us. This is the tools that we have. And then tomorrow we'll add to the video, and you'll see Wyatt out here on the little John Deere, and it's got the rototiller, and we'll go in between the walkways, the paths, and we'll rototill all that, and we'll get rid of more of the grasses. We try not to spray. You'll see grass where everything's growing. We try to be, ooh, lightning flash. We try to be as organic, or as we call it, naturally raised as possible. We do not spray hardly anything on our farm. We do spray the grain corn in the back. We had an awful time when we moved into this farm 3.5 years ago with weeds. Weeds were over the tires. We brush hogged and mowed and tilled, and we did spray then to get it down. And now if you see what our biggest thing is the grasses, and which is really good is the grasses that we're messing with. There's moisture in the ground, and it's a lot of grass. We're happy to have the grass. I'm happy to say it's just grass. It means the ground is good. We're working the ground. We're putting the nutrients back in. We're trying to widen and expand. Some of the areas we still have to put some more drainage in, but again, we're making it work for us. So any of the negative comments, please keep them to yourself. If you got something positive, DM us, send us a message. We love to hear great ideas. But again, like we said, it's great to be out there. We're going to cut it, and we'll see you back out there. Thanks again for watching. We'll keep up on the video.